Hello everybody, this is Gaming Scott. Welcome back to Madden 20. This is going to be watching the Week 4 Steelers preseason game at Carolina, while doing a quick discussion about preseason week 3 versus Tennessee. And this new camera angle is in honor of the sky cam from the Tennessee broadcast. Goodness, I need to turn my headset down. It's loud. Maybe I'm just tired. I don't know. It's Monday. It was the first day of school, so I'm honestly exhausted. I think I took a nap earlier. 6:45 to 7:30. I put an alarm on for 45 minutes, because that's how much time is between 6:45 and 7:30. I don't know if I fell asleep at all, but I just laid down and closed my eyes and rested. If I fell asleep, I honestly have no idea. But this is what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the season. I'll give you a little bit of a preview on the last preseason game. I made the quarters 3 minutes just because, again, it's preseason, and during the regular season, I might bump it up to 5 or 6 minutes, and we'll go from there. So anyway, sorry Jenny, I clapped my hands and she's like, why'd you do that? So Tennessee, we won. I loved watching the broadcast. It sounded like a home game. Pittsburgh Steelers fans continue to be the best NFL fan base ever. At one point in the broadcast, I heard a "Here we go Steelers" chant. I was like, dude, that's awesome. So that was cool. Sound like a home game, and I love when you can tell it sounds like a home game from the broadcast. I think the last time you could tell that happened was a Christmas game against the Texans. What was that, 1 or 2 seasons ago? 2 seasons ago, right? Yeah. But it was Christmas, the Texans. Yeah, it was 2 years ago because Deshaun Watson got hurt. So the Texans season was over long before Christmas, and no Texans fan cared, so it was basically just a Steelers home game, but in Houston. So it's just awesome. Anyway, performance. I haven't been so excited for our defense in a while. I don't even think Joe Hayden or, correct me if I'm wrong, Steven Nelson have played in the preseason. Joe Hayden, I know, had a little minor injury in training camp, so he's kind of been out as a precaution again. I think it's a minor injury, nothing serious. And Steven Nelson, either he's played and he just hasn't done anything, but I haven't heard his name. So, I don't know if he also has some kind of little injury that they're just kind of letting him rest as a precaution, or what. But the defensive line, our linebackers, I think I saw we got 7 sacks last night, which is just fucking amazing. I love it. Whether it was Mariota, Tannehill, or I think they had some other third quarterback they were on their backs, they were on the ground a few times, and it was just great to see. Again, this 51 guy Skipper got like a strip sack, fumble, and it's just there's too many people that are good, and I don't want to get cut because they're just But that 51 dude, he's a guy. Just awesome. I think Tuitt and Cam Hayward both got. I think Tuitt had 2 sacks. Cam Hayward was it Tuitt that was credited with the safety in the first quarter? I think it might have been Tuitt that was credited with it, but I think there were kind of like 2 guys there. But Tuitt was definitely there on the safety. Devin Bush, he did great. He was flying around again. He wasn't like as loud as the first preseason game. I don't think he was in for that long either. But the snaps he did play, he was always right by the action or involved in the stopping of the action. So that was awesome. I'm just excited for a defense, which feels great to say. I think we're going to continue to definitely be like top 10 in sacks. That's a safe bet. Top 5 in sacks in the league. I feel that's still a pretty safe bet. All right, we got T.J. Watt, Cam Hayward, Tuitt, the defensive line, the linebackers we got. They can get in there, get the quarterback on the ground. I'm looking forward to seeing Tom Brady on the ground 3 times week 1. Heard it here first, folks. At least 3 sacks in week 1 against the Patriots. So I'm just super excited. And, you know, well, no, I don't know. I was going to say something, but I don't have the knowledge to say it. So I won't. But at least 3 sacks week 1 against the Patriots. And again, probably, you know, this weekend, starting Friday, this is going to start getting reports of players being cut, you know, can't make the roster. If we just put everyone to the... Oh, we got an interception! Who's that? Who's 20? Sutton. We even have Sutton anymore, honestly. I thought we don't... I don't think we have him. Cam Sutton. Oh no, he's still on the team. Cool. Maybe he's been just quiet in the preseason. I don't know. Anyway, that was cool. Pick 6. So I'm just the defense. I'm excited. I can't say that enough. I just want it to be regular season. As I said, today was my first day of school. This Friday, the kids have off. But I have an in-service, so the teachers are at school. But next Monday, Labor Day, which... Yeah, the preseason game is Thursday, so it'll still be next Monday, whenever this is uploaded. Next Monday is Labor Day. Everybody has off. Me and all the kids. The teachers and the kids. And that's pretty rare for my school. Usually if the kids have off, it's an in-service. Very rarely do the teachers get a day off. It's not like a holiday, you know, like Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, all that stuff. But yeah, so that's cool. So I have 7 days of school to get through before the first regular season game. Well, by the time this video is uploaded, I'll have 4 days left because it'll be uploaded Thursday evening. So I'll have next week, Tuesday through Friday. Defense. That's what we're talking about, right? Yeah. There's the defensive line, the linebackers. Oh, it's just a sight to behold, really. Offense. We got to see Ben and all the first team play, which was great. His first couple drives, it started out a little bit shaky, maybe just getting the chemistry kind of synced back up. Some receivers had some drops. Ben might have, I don't know if, I'm going to say it was probably a mix of receivers had some drops and Ben might have had some non-optimal throws. I forget, but there were a couple just, drives that kind of simmered out before they really got started. But his scoring drive, that was absolutely beautiful. I hope to see drives like that during the regular season. Perfect balance between the pass and the run. It was a mix of everything, some little dink and dunks, and then to finally score a nice 20-25 yard perfect throw to Juju in the end zone. Juju made a great cut inside to catch it, and it was just, so, preseason week 3 is the best game because you get to see Ben and the starters play together for a little bit. So, that was cool. Yeah. Again, looking forward to the regular season. Don't catch it. His feet were out. His feet were out. You got to kick a field goal. Okay, cool. I was like, you got 1 second, dude. So seeing Ben get back into the groove was good stuff. It took a couple drives for everything to click back together, but the scoring drive, it was everything I'd imagined it would be. Halftime report, we don't need it. So, that was great. Then, after that, kind of like maybe 5 minutes left in the first quarter, they put Mason in. Ben got a scoring drive in, so they're like, all right, we're good to go, get out. Mason had a near kind of same touchdown, if I recall, like Ben did to Juju. Or no, maybe not to Juju. But it seemed like a kind of same play, like someone cut in and he got to the end zone. I think it was a longer touchdown as well. Oh, there's Dobbs getting sacked. Both Mason and Dobbs had an interception last night. And again, to be honest, I think Dobbs was a little worse. It was a little worse interception. Because again, Dobbs, it was in the red zone, like within the 25-yard line. And I saw people comment like, the ball touched the receiver's hands. It's not Dobbs' fault. He still threw it up way high. Whoever the target was, he had to jump up for the ball to touch his hands. And I feel like it just grazed his fingertips really. And, oh no, a fumble! And, the receiver didn't catch it. It kind of bounced over his hands, his head, and into the defender's hands. Mason just seemed, kind of like a bit of a miss. Oh yeah, Mason's touchdown was to Washington. 95% sure. Mason to Washington, that interception, that just kind of seemed like a miscommunication between the two. Booth review. Speaking of, Mike Tomlin won a challenge, dude. That's insane. Oh, his knee was down. Grimble. The knee is down. Knee is down. That's the, oh wait, maybe not. That's, oh, it's close. It's very close. Why is there cheering? This is an away game. Well, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers. Every game sounds like a home game. But like the call was overturned, and the stadium was like, whoa! I just got notification from the NFL app. Prior to the preseason, D'Angelo Hall didn't see the Steelers winning the AFC North. The former cornerback explains what's caused him to re-examine his prediction. The Steelers are so good. Dude, don't sleep on us. Browns are overhyped. Let's go, baby. I'm getting I can feel the regular season coming, dude. I'm getting pumped. I'm getting, every preseason game. Seeing some starters out there playing, I'm just like, this is what the regular season's gonna be, dude. Obviously, again, talking about Mason and Dobbs interceptions. No interception is a good interception. So yeah, still, I don't see how Mason isn't the number 2 guy. Like, I expect this preseason game against Carolina to be one half of Dobbs, one half of Hodges. Maybe we actually keep Hodges as a number 3 guy. I just don't think Dobbs works with our style of offense. I know at one point we had a washed up Michael Vick, but like I said, that's a washed up Michael Vick. Again, as a backup. Come on, you can get on the couch. I don't think Dobbs fits too well. I want to look back. One thing I want to do is I want to look back at everything he's done in the preseason. I feel like he can't stay and throw in the pocket. I don't know if I just noticed it last night or what, but every time he rolls out to the left or right almost immediately. I don't know if pressure's coming that fast, or he's just like, oh, snap the ball, roll out to one of the sides. I think predominantly he rolled out to the left. I could be wrong, but I felt like way too many times he snapped the ball and just immediately rolled out to the left. I'm like, stay in the pocket. Like, sometimes, sure, you gotta run out of the pocket because pressure is happening or whatever, and you gotta escape the pressure. I understand, but like every time he snapped the ball, it was a passing play. I feel like he rolled out. I'm like, just stay in the pocket, bro. Like, you know, Mason has developed a ton from his first year to this year, and Dobbs, this has been his 3rd year. He's still just too inconsistent. They showed their stats a few times throughout. Mason has had like a 65-ish completion percentage, which is maybe slightly below average by like 1 or 2%. I think the typical average for an NFL starting quarterback is like 2/3, 66%, I believe. Oh, you're just gonna let him get a 60-yard touchdown just like that? But you know, around a 66%, Mason's kind of like right there. But Dobbs was in the 50% completion percentage. So it might have been like mid-50s or high 50s, but still, just seeing that 5 is ugly as a starting number. I don't know. It's just the stats, watching them, there's nothing there that points, that should point to Dobbs being the number 2. Mason is, in my opinion, the clear number 2 guy. You know, I think he's really improved a lot from year 1 to year 2. This is Dobbs' 3rd year. We've seen what he could do for 3 years in a row now, and it's the same. Sure, he can have real big running plays. some deep passes, but at the end of the drive, it might end up in a red zone interception, or it fizzles out. I don't know. Just looking at their stats, watching them play, Mason's the guy. He's the number 2. So Thursday, if I see Mason out there, I don't know what the coaches are going to do. If Mason's out there getting reps, that's fine. But for the most part, I'd honestly expect it to be Dobbs and Hodges battling it out for a number 3 spot. Again, assuming we even keep 3 quarterbacks this year. Who knows? We might not. I don't think Dobbs has a trade value. I've been reading the Steelers subreddit during the game day thread. Be like, oh, maybe we could trade Dobbs for like a 7th round pick something or somewhere. I don't think he really has a trade value. Every team right now has a backup. Like, every team has a Josh Dobbs. Nobody's looking for a Josh Dobbs. Nobody's going to be like, oh, Josh Dobbs. I want him on my team. Every team's got a Josh Dobbs. Jenny, why are you looking at the couch? Okay. So, that's the thing. I like to see Hodges, too. I think he did throw an interception, granted. But Hodges has also shown me some impressive stuff. Again, none of them, they're in the NFL. I don't want to say none of them, or I don't want to say any of them are bad quarterbacks. They're in the NFL. They're not a bad quarterback. I'm just talking about which quarterback is better than other quarterbacks. All right. So I want to, clear that up. I'm not saying any of them are bad. If they were bad, they wouldn't be where they are. But Mason, he just seems like he has to be the number 2 guy. If he's not, I'd be pretty confused whenever the depth chart comes out. I'm not sure if like the depth chart comes out after they made all the cuts or a little bit after. I'm just looking forward to seeing who makes the 53. Again, I like Spencer. I don't know if we're gonna keep. Who do we have? We got Juju, Moncrief, Deontay Johnson are like the 3 definite guys, right? We got Eli Rogers, Switzer. We got a lot. I'd like to see Eli Rogers and Switzer. Yeah, that's what that. I'd like to see Spencer, and I'd like to see 51 on the defensive side of the ball. That skipper guy. I think they got some stuff they can do. And we might lose this preseason game against Carolina in the game. I know I haven't really talked about too much. And during the actual regular season games, I'll probably talk about the stuff. Maybe do like a quarter just talking about the last game in real life. And then the rest of the time just commenting on the actual game. Because regular season games, oh boy. So the first week, watching the simulation of the Patriots game, I'll probably spend like a quarter, maybe a half, talking about preseason overall, the cuts we make, our depth chart if it's out, and stuff like that. And then, so let's watch this final play. Can we win? Oh, wait, there's a flag! Holding! A bunch of cheaters! And the game's over! We win! 14-9 on a last second, could have been touchdown if not for the hold. Anyway, last simulated preseason game while talking about the preseason week 3 against the Titans. Next video, Sunday, September 8th, Week 1 against the Patriots, Sunday Night Football. We'll be talking about the preseason as a whole, talking about the cuts the Steelers make. I don't know what those cuts are, because again, right now this is recorded August 26th. So we'll wrap up the preseason, watch some simulated football against the Patriots, and then after that, y'all can go watch the real life game. Steelers, Week 1, Sunday Night Football, less than 2 weeks away. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and a comment if you want to see more videos similar to this one. Subscribe as well. Once again, thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace.